Tembizile versus P5 for 2-on-1. Um, there has been an announcement or a tweet by Donald Trump stating a stance that as the president-elect, he's taking or willing to take in response to the Brics currency, or Brics as a form of the currency as a form of reserve, as a reserve. It comes after. It is interesting how the stance comes after the G20. You must understand that there is a strong relation between BRICS and the G20, and the resolutions that have been taken, number one, to date, have shown great development and support towards the BRICS Bank and its direction towards moving for a common currency. Now, you must understand that this is happening in the midst of ALGOA agreements. Whilst we're looking at the currency itself, there has been debates and rounds about South Africa still continuing with the ALGOA agreements with the United States of America, whilst they have the arrogance at which they took. Many people thought that maybe because of it is a new term and the emergence of Elon Musk as part of his administration, the arrogance of Donald Trump might change, but it is clear and apparent that it's still on the same boat at which we were. So the way matters have been dealt with when it came to Trump are going to be dealt with the same way. So it's very interesting to see such and hear such that clearly states the stance at which South Africa stands, because sometimes it gets very gets very confusing, especially the emergence of Elon Musk. One would have thought that the emergence of a South African born person emerging in the administration of a foreign country would say, or would rather strengthen multilateral or bilateral relations with the country in question. But at this point in time, it becomes very clear. It rather made us know, put us in a stance of knowing, okay, this is where we stand. So this rather changes the geopolitical status or climate immediately, because of now. I think even in the financial markets, we're going to start seeing a difference because of there would be a stance that was taken just for the sake of Elon Musk emerging in that side and the direction of South Africa, because it is not a secret, or it is not foreign news for us that we have been struggling with the US, especially with the ALGOA agreements. Now their challenge to the currency, saying that it's going to be competitive, or rather being a currency that fights the dollar. So it is interesting. It is for us to see what the government, the regulators, and everyone is about to say for that. Hopefully, there will be a stance that is more deliberate and clear. But from this, I think it really just put us in a beautiful position of knowing where the progress is, especially of the African continent and the global south, having a rather strong and key driving direction when it comes to, or rather being affected by the BRICS resolutions that much, considering that the past 3 years, or the past three presidency, or the three presidency at which the G20 finds itself in, from this one that is South Africa, the previous one which is Brazil, the one before that which was India. So you'll find that those are BRICS countries that are leading the rather Africa and the global south, you understand. And currently they're the presidency at which we're leading. So it's rather interesting news to hear that, and it is interesting times to see what the stance that would be taken. But I think it became a very positive one. Tembisile, FSP 54211.